Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Sag, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with that being said, Sag, let's get started. How does Sagittarius currently view this relationship? All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. All right, Sag. So we do have the Queen of Pentacles. We do have the Six of Pentacles. We also have the Chariot, and then we also have the World. Ooh, to the Strength card. Sag, I feel like your life is going to drastically change, and I feel like it's going to drastically change to the better, and it does have a lot to do with another person. But before we get into all of that, Sag, I feel like you're just so used to like facing life all by yourself. I am definitely getting that. Like you're that type of person, you know, that's like very, very quick to like give and slowly to take. I am definitely getting that, which is something that you're gonna have to essentially get used to, you know what I mean? As far as like somebody pouring into you, because you're just not used to it. Like you're used to pouring into other people, not other people pouring into you. And you're also used to like facing life by yourself. So you come off to me as like a very independent person. Nothing wrong with that, but I feel like this relationship that's coming your way, because I do see a relationship coming your way, I do feel like it's going to like teach you how to allow someone to essentially be there for you. I think that it's going to teach you how to essentially be vulnerable, which is something that I feel like you do kind of struggle with. And it's going to also teach you how to essentially receive, okay? Now, it is a true pair situation here between you and this person. The person that's in the Strength card is the Empress, and the person that sits in the Chariot is the Emperor, making it a true pair situation between you and this person that I do see you meeting very, very soon, okay? So I am getting that, you know, this person will drastically change your life, but in some way, shape, or form, you're going to drastically change theirs as well. I am definitely getting that. Now let's look at this person. Let's look at this person, shall we? How does this person currently view this relationship with Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus? Okay, we have the Fool. We also have the Moon. And then we also have the Nine of Wands. Okay, you could be meeting another Sag, possibly a Cancer, maybe even a Pisces or an Aquarius or an Aries. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case though. The bottom of the deck, you do have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this has a lot to do with this person's past and very little to do with you. So when this person does meet you, I do see this person instantly falling for you. That's not the problem though. The problem is that they're going to find themselves really questioning, like, damn, like, am I even freaking good enough for Sag? Like, it does kind of have that type of flavor to it. I feel like many people prior to you have made, no, I feel like one person, my apologies, I take that back. I feel like one person in particular made this person feel like they weren't good enough. Therefore, they turned around and essentially believed that. Like, I guess I'm never going to be good enough. I am definitely getting that. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay. Let's jump back over to you. Yeah, let's jump back over to you. How does Sagittarius feel? Okay. So one thing that you're going to notice right away when you meet this person is that, one thing that you're going to essentially notice about this person in particular is that they're going to want to essentially take things seriously with you. Like that's something that right off the bat, I see you essentially noticing, you know, right off the bat, like that they're going to eventually want something serious with you. Now, this to me does kind of feel like your intuition just kind of like giving you a heads up, like, yo, by the way, like this person, they're going to want more out of you in this dynamic that the two of you share with one another. And even though you're going to find yourself wanting the exact same thing with them as far as something serious with them is concerned, you know, this entire situation, it is going to drastically change your life. And you know that you're not going to go you're not going to be single and alone anymore. You're not going to be facing life alone, you know, anymore. You're going to basically have this person by your side. So yes, technically speaking, this relationship will drastically change your life. And I feel like that makes you very uncomfortable. And I think that that also scares you. The Three of Swords basically represents fear, heartbreak, but it also represents discomfort. I'm primarily getting discomfort and fear, not heartbreak, but discomfort and fear. How does this person I like the way that this relationship is going to drastically change their life, because I was definitely getting that their relationship with you is going to drastically change your life. We already kind of discovered how it's going to drastically change your life, but let's talk about how it's going to drastically change their life, just in case there's somebody out there resonating with this person to the right of me. So going back to like what I originally said, this person was dealing with somebody prior to you that made them feel like they weren't good enough. Like they were constantly nitpicking at every little thing that they would essentially do. They kind of made this person feel like they can never do anything fucking right, is basically what I'm getting. To the point where they, over time, Temperance time, right, started to believe like, oh, maybe this person's right. Maybe I am a piece of shit. Maybe I am this. Maybe I am that. Like it has that type of feel to it. But I feel like this relationship that they share with you is not going to make them feel that way. It's not going to make them feel inadequate. It's not going to make them feel insecure. It's not going to make them feel less than. It's not going to make them feel that way, because you're not going to make them feel that way, is basically what I'm getting. Okay. I love that for them. I absolutely love that for them. And I love the way that this relationship is going to drastically change your life as well. So initially at first, they're going to find themselves questioning like, damn, am I really good enough for Sag or not? Like, but that's kind of stemming from their prior relationship. I feel like over time, you know, you're going to make this person feel like, yeah, like they're more than good enough, you know? I am getting that. And it's going to make this person feel close to you. It's going to make this person feel safe with you. It's going to make this person feel secure. What actions? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. Don't move, please. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands to the Lovers. We also have the Five of Pentacles, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so with the number 5 coming out here, you know, the number 5, I'm sorry, with the 5 of Pentacles coming out here, the number 5 basically represents change. So your life is drastically changing. Now, a lot of you fear that this dynamic between the two of you is going to drastically change your life for the worse, but it's not going to drastically change your life for the worse. It's going to drastically change your life for the better. And in time, with the 7 of Pentacles, you will see that for yourself. But you know, at first, do I see you kind of worried and concerned, like, damn, like, you know, if I go off and pursue a life with this person, you know, what if my life drastically changes for the worse? I don't want it to drastically change for the worse, because let's be real, like, your life ain't fucking bad, okay? It's not fucking bad. Your life looks really great, you know what I mean? So I get why you would be worried and concerned that your relationship with this person will drastically change your life for the worst. I understand that, but this person, this relationship is not going to change, you know, your life for the worse. It's going to essentially change it for the better. What actions? Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. So Temperance trumps the Devil every single time. Going back to what I originally said, there was a previous relationship that they were essentially a part of that made them think and believe the worst about themselves. And this connection is really going to highlight, you know, to them a lot of things. Is going to highlight to this individual that they're not less than, like this person made them think and believe. I just feel like this person made them think and believe a lot of things about themselves, because they kept hearing the same thing from the same person over and over again. Oh my God, you're like this, you're like that. Oh my God, you can never get anything right. Let me fucking do it. Get away. Like, you know, like they constantly heard that over and over and over and over and over and over again, to the point where they started to literally believe these things about themselves. One thing that I will say that they're going to truly be grateful for is the simple fact that you're nothing like this person from their past. That's one thing that this person is going to be truly freaking grateful for. Because if it's one thing that they never wanted to experience ever again, is a relationship like the relationship that they had with this ex-lover of theirs, okay? So this relationship is going to bring definitely a lot of healing into this person's life. It's going to highlight to this person that they're more than good enough. Like, even though this person made them feel like they weren't, they are more than good enough. I just kind of feel like that person kind of like projected their own insecurities onto them, making them feel very insecure within themselves. But this relationship is going to drastically change this person's life for the better. They're not going to look at themselves and feel insecure about themselves anymore, or less than anymore. And this relationship is going to make you feel like you're not alone anymore. Like, you don't have to face life all by yourself anymore. So this relationship for the both of you, which will change your life as well as their life, but it's going to change it ultimately for the better. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.